Have you ever heard a song that feels, well, bigger than just music? A melody that seems to hold the entire story of a people? Today, we're diving into a song just like that. We're talking about Arirang, the very soul of Korea.
So think about it for a second. How can a single tune come to represent the hopes, the heartaches, and the unbreakable spirit of millions of people over generations? It's a huge question, and it's exactly what we're going to unpack.
I mean, this quote really says it all, doesn't it? It's not just a song, it's the emotional voice of an entire people. That's a powerful idea, and it's the key to understanding everything about Arirang.
Okay, so let's start here. Arirang is basically Korea's unofficial national anthem. It's a song pretty much every Korean knows by heart. But here's the twist, the thing that might surprise you. When we talk about Arirang, we're not actually talking about just one song.
That's right, there are literally hundreds of different versions. So this isn't some fixed piece of music written down once and preserved forever. It's a living, breathing tradition that's been changing and adapting for centuries.
And each region has its own flavor. For instance, the Jungsen version from the mountains is often really slow and full of sorrow. But then you've got the Jindo Arirang from the southern islands, and it can be super lively and rhythmic. Because they were passed down just by listening and singing, they became a part of the local landscape itself.
So, if the melodies and the rhythms are all different, what's the one thing that connects them all? What makes every version, well, Arirang? The answer isn't in the notes, it's in the feeling.
You see, the lyrics, while they seem simple, tap into these incredibly deep human emotions. They're about missing someone, about getting through tough times, and, this is the most important part, about the hope and the strength that carries you forward. It's this beautiful, powerful mix of sadness and resilience.
And this feeling is perfectly captured in a single Korean word, han. Now, han is famously hard to translate. It's not just sadness, it's this deep-seated sorrow, a sense of longing, but it's all mixed together with an incredible will to survive and a quiet hope that things will get better. That feeling is the spirit of Arirang. And it was this deep emotional core that allowed Arirang to become something so much more than just a folk song. Its story isn't just about music, it's about history and it's about survival. I mean, just look at this journey. It starts out as a simple tune sung by farmers in the fields, but then you get to this period right here, 1910 to 1945, this is when everything changed. This is when Arirang became an anthem for a nation fighting for its identity.
And this is the crucial part. During a time when Korean culture was actively being suppressed, just singing Arirang was an act of quiet rebellion. It was a way for people to say, "We are still here," to connect to their roots and share a silent hope for freedom. It was unity, all found in a simple melody.
That incredible power and resilience eventually pushed Arirang way beyond the borders of Korea, turning it from a cherished national treasure into a true global cultural icon.
In the year 2012, while that was a huge turning point in the song's journey across the world.
This was the year UNESCO officially designated Arirang as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. And that's a massive deal. It's not just about preserving a song. It's the world acknowledging its incredible power to tell a story and connect generations.
And that spirit is absolutely alive and kicking today. You can hear Arirang in so many different ways. You've got musicians keeping the traditional sounds pure, K-pop stars giving it a modern spin, and huge orchestras performing it for the whole world at events like the Olympics. It's always being reborn.
So when you think about it, from a simple tune hummed in a field to a symbol of resistance to a piece of global heritage, Arirang's story is an amazing reminder that a song can be so much more than just notes. Its themes of hope, sadness, and strength, they're universal. They speak to everyone.
Which leaves us with one last thing to think about. We've seen how Arirang truly became the voice of the Korean people. So take a second and ask yourself, if your culture, your community, your people had a single voice, what song would it sing?